Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and I will be your tarot reader for this video. And welcome to your first ever video of the channel. We're kicking things off by doing monthly readings for June. We'll also be doing weekly readings and weekend energy checks. So be sure to like and subscribe to this video if this reading resonates with you. And I'm just recorded the other signs, and I apologize, today it's very hot, so I've got the windows open and the bin men, or I guess what you call them, trash men, trash collectors if you're in the US or not in the UK, are outside. So I apologize for any noise, but it's a very warm day here in England, which is very rare. So I'm keeping my windows open and just to get that fresh air in, bringing that fresh June air in for Sagittarius. Right, so let's just jump straight into your reading and welcome to the tarot space here. This is where the magic happens, Saggy. So let's give these cards a little shuffle and see what's happening for Sagittarius in June. Now, these readings are set with the intention for your, ooh, came out there already, for your sun, moon, or rising signs. So if this reading doesn't resonate, be sure to check one of the other videos for one of your other placements. The answers you're looking for might be there. And as usual, this is a collective reading, so not everything may resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest. Okay, let's see what's going on, sadly, for June. Ooh, coming out strong. Oh, with the Two of Wands. Okay. Right, normally I start face down, but two of Wands will just get straight out the gate for you, Sag. What you got planned? You're looking into options. You're looking at moving forward, Saggy. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay. This is our monthly spread. Now, this is a brand new channel. Things are going to grow and change. So I'm super excited to start this journey with you. Let's see how we go. Right. Just kicking off June for Sagittarius. So we're starting with the Two of Wands here strong. Oh, but the Hermit. Okay. So it looks as though, let's have a look at the last card. So you've definitely got an energy here of moving forwards, but they were blocked. I mean, Seven of Wands really is a universal card of blocking. Either you're being blocked by yourself, or you're not ready. You want something new to happen, or you're looking at a new energy, a fresh energy of moving forward, but you're not ready to share that with others yet. And getting a sense of. So you're planning something, Saggy. You're planning something. But at the moment, it's not yet been put into action. Is the energy that I'm getting here. Very reflective energy. Oh, we've got the King of Pentacles under the Two of Wands. We've got Justice under the Hermit. Right, okay. And the High Priestess. Yeah. So here with the King of Pentacles, so this is something about your stability. Or, no, okay, I get the sense that you've achieved something and now you're looking on how to grow that. But it may need a change of direction. It was a very internal reading. But I'm not surprised, Sag, because we've just gone through the Sag full moon, which is a moon of introspection. It's about kind of looking to the past or looking into yourself and maybe some hidden truths coming out from other people or from yourself. So this is very much kind of internal realization here. And with the Justice being under the Hermit, it means something, even though the King of Pentacles is over here and you're like, yep, you know, stable, got a stable foundation in something. Now this could be love, this could be work, this could just be friendship groups. Take it as it resonates with you. But there's something about an imbalance. Now with the King of Pentacles, as much as he is very steady and grounded, he also gives. The King of Pentacles is a giver. So with the with Justice coming up underneath the Hermit, this is telling me that you're in a space where you're like, am I receiving as much as I'm giving? Maybe I need to guard my energy against takers. It's about rebalancing the scales. And this being in the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands underneath the High Priestess. Again, an internal energy here. Your intuition is telling you like something needs to be addressed. Something is unbalanced here in our approach. Saggy, you want to be generous. You're a generous sign. You know, you. I think Sagittarius gets the reputation for being very, you know, bold and carefree, and will just go from one thing to another. And that's not the case. Like when Sagittarius makes connections or dedicates themselves to a project, that could be a place, a person. They're very dedicated, probably to the point of where it actually could hurt yourself, because you're just giving out this energy, giving. And if you don't feel like you're getting a balanced return, that can eventually spur you into looking into new directions over here, which we've got with the Two of Wands. But let's clarify the last three before we sit here guessing. Right, so we've got, yes, the 10 of Wands. That was just what I was saying. It might be the process you're giving to might be feeling a little bit too burdensome at the moment. The World, you're thinking of ending something. And the King of Swords, supporting the High Priestess, which is eventually speaking your truth against others, coming to some sort of clarity on what you need, and make sure to protect your own energy, because King of Swords is also a very protective energy. The sword, yes, fights, but the sword is also used to protect. And it's very, if we look at it next to the Seven of Wands, I mean, this guy's got a stick, but he's using it in the same way, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, the World card is you identifying that something needs to change here. There needs to be an end here. I'm giving to some kind of situation. I'm not getting anything back. But let's find out what you're giving to, Saggy. So let's clarify. So to clarify, I use this lovely Egyptian Art Nouveau deck. It is a really beautiful deck. Like, the artwork underneath is absolutely stunning. But it doesn't show up the best on this camera. See, I wanted to use this camera for the cards because it's clearer. But because of the zoom angle, I can only get in a couple of the cards. So we'll go with this camera for now. But things will change as the channel grows, I promise. So be sure to check back. But yeah, so as we get more cards come in, the important ones, I will show them to you on the screen so you could admire the lovely artwork as I do. Right, I want to clarify that Two of Wands, Saggy. I want to know where you're going. Like, what spurred this change? I mean, yeah, we've got the 10 of Wands here. You're struggling with something. Right, we've got the King of Wands, not surprised yet, and the Five of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about your own self-care and self-worth and moving on. Now, we've got the Five of Cups here, which is telling me something has upset you. Your cups are empty, Sag. But you've got the King of Wands energy, which is very supportive of the Two of Wands energy for moving forward. But the King of Wands, even though he is sort of a card of action, he's less action than the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is like running about. He's actually taking action. But the King of Wands is more of a controlled action. Like, he wants to get up out of his seat, but he's sort of calculating what would be the best course forward. How am I going to get what I want out of this? And what you want is the Nine of Pentacles. It's your own self-care. All right, let's clarify the... I want to go to the King of Pentacles. Normally I'll clarify across here, so we just clarify the surface level situation. But the King of Pentacles is kind of standing out to me. It's like, why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here for Saggy? We've got the 10 of Cups. We have the Death card. And the 8 of Wands. Yeah. You're putting something to an end. So, whatever it is you do, or whoever it is you're talking to, whoever's in your life, again, could be a person, place, plant. It's like you enjoy their company, but they also kind of drain you. That's a feeling I'm getting. So you're like, I think I've got to flip the off switch on this relationship or friendship or job. But let's see, what's the Hermit saying? Yeah, 8 of Cups, walking away. We're moving away from something, Saggy. The Devil, an attachment. What was I saying? And the Page of Cups. If somebody's drained your cup, Sag, because the thing is, back here in the recent past, your cups were pretty full. You had 10 cups, but it was a struggle to maintain. You couldn't maintain it. Again, relationship or place. So you're like, right, no, this needs to change. This is not sustainable. So you've gone inwards here, looking at your self-care, your needs, what needs to change, any regrets over the past, over this situation here. Maybe things that you wish you'd handled differently, or boundaries that you tried to set in place. And with the page of cups, is actually a depletion in cup energy. So the 10, people kind of read the cards sometimes a bit like the like normal deck of cards. King and being the highest, and then aces going straight, being higher than the king, but also back to the beginning again. But in the tarot, the 10 of cups, or the 10, numbers 10 of wands, actually the end of the suite. So it's like, right, okay, I've gotten to the 10 of cups. As much as that's emotional fulfillment, it's also like, I have gotten as much as I can out of this situation, and it might be time to move on. You've been depleted down to a knight. And the 8 of cups, well, that says it all really, doesn't it? It's like, right, I need to walk away from the situation if I want to maintain my 10 cups. Something's got to go. Right, let's see what it is. Let's go over to the 7 of wands, please. What's the 7 of wands in the near, oh, future? Yes, here we go. Queen of cups. Filling your cup back up. So who's been draining you, Sag? Don't allow it. Well, by the looks of it, you're not. And we have the 2 of cups. Is this a person? And we have the the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a new person coming in, or thing. So if you're not here for love, this is a new job, or a new way of being, or reconnecting to yourself. If this is connected to a romantic interest, we have the 2 of Cups here in the near future. So this is a balancing out of energies. So so this looks very much to me like you possibly even having a conversation. If you're already in a relationship, possibly setting some boundaries for yourself, Sag, and saying, look, enough is enough. I will give this, I will give that, but I need to get this in return, or you need to take less from me. And actually harmonizing the relationship that you're in. It's about pouring into your own cup with the Queen of Cups there, and being steady. I mean, oh, hang on a minute. This never happened, Sag. So I've got the Knight of Cups here, right? I thought that was a single card. Look, we've got someone hiding at the back. Who is it? Who's that? There's 6 of Cups. Sag, who is this person? This seems to be like, this is definitely another energy here. Somebody from your past, probably. Or this is you just looking back at past treatment and looking at what needs to be corrected between the 2 of you, because it was hiding right here behind the Knight of Cups. So it's Knight of Cups, so Knight of Pentacles. So it's about steadily moving forward in something that is grounded. So I believe this is somebody that you already know, which I'm not surprised if they're draining you, obviously, but I think if this is a person, this is someone you know, this is in the future. So I'm not getting that you are going to leave whoever this person is who's draining your cup, or maybe you're in some kind of separation period. There's like a distance here. Possibly could be a distance, because with it being underneath the Knight of Pentacles, it's about slow, steady change with somebody who's already in your life. I mean, it could be someone new coming in, but I'm getting more of a sense that this is a pre-existing, or it could be someone way, way, way in the past who reappears. Take it as it resonates. Right, justice. Right, how are we going to balance out, Sag? Right, we've got the 4 of Wands. Yeah, you need more commitment, more grounding. The 3 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, yes, because you've got here somebody, so you're hanging on. I mean, this is a very grounding energy that we've got around the Justice card, but there's also a sense of moving onwards. Like, you need to expand. You've outgrown the form that this relationship or place or thing is. What you had before is no longer working, because you are recognizing that you need to, the reciprocity, you need more reciprocity in your life, basically. And you're more than willing to move on if you don't get that. Maybe the High Priestess can shed some light on this. Why is the High Priestess here? Oh, yeah, we've got the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands again. Double Two of Wands. Right, so we've got, yeah, see, look, you're going from Page to Knight in the near future. So this is something that you are acting on when it's all backed up by the Ace. The whoops. See, the Ace of Wands is on the move this morning, people. With the Ace of Wands. Your heart and your mind are very much aligned in what needs to happen next for you, Sag. The problem is, as it is with all of us, it's not going to be, it's not an easy thing to do. I think you've been holding in your needs. But you have to express them, or else people don't know. I mean, it's all, we're often sold the idea that the people who are meant for us are just going to know what we need. And to a degree, that's kind of true, because if you meet someone that's part of your soul family, you're going to kind of express yourself in kind of similar ways. But people are not mind readers. It is always clear communication. Even the most spiritually aligned pairing needs verbal communication on their wants and needs. And I think there's been a fear here in the past of you communicating that, in fear of somebody leaving you, in fear of the loss. But the thing is, you're already losing, Sag. Back here, look, with the Five of Cups. If this person isn't filling your cup, or this situation isn't filling your cup, and you've not said anything about it, then you can't, it's not going to change. Now let's see specifically what your struggle is. Let's go over to Ten of Wands, see what the Ten of Wands has got to say about the situation. Ten of Wands. Oh yeah, we've got the World, you've got the World card twice in the same row, Sag. Twice. I mean, the World card in the Egyptian Art Nouveau, I mean, it's very different to the regular Rider-Waite, and that is in an egg. So this is very much a card off. Just because you're ending something doesn't mean it's the end. It could be also the birth of something new. So you going to this person and saying, look, I'm tired of you eating all my cupcakes before I could make more, and not giving me any cupcakes in return. And you think that that person's just going to take the rest of your cupcakes, leave the bakery, and then you never see them again. No. It'll be the start of that person going, oh my God, I did not realise, I am so sorry. Here you go. And they come in with a bucket load of cupcakes. That would be a totally different relationship from an energetic perspective. But this is you trying to crack open. And I think you've been trying to move on for some time, but you've been thinking, shall I, shan't I? How do I communicate this? Anyway, let's clarify further for the Ten of Wands, please. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Something's turning. This is just an energy of unsustainability on your energy, Sag, here. The Eight of Pentacles, you've been working very hard at something, but the Wheel of Fortune's turned up. And I think whatever's happened to trigger this internal conflict that you've got about how much you're giving to a person or a situation, it's been triggered by something that the universe has stepped in and probably just put one wand too many on your plate from this person that has alerted you to the fact that you are giving more than you are receiving in this situation. And it could have been something really small. That's what I'm getting. I don't think it was a massive argument or a blowout, or, you know, you turned up to your desk one day and you know, it had been cleared out. It wasn't sudden and dramatic. It was very subtle. Like the straw that broke the camel's back. And then after that, we're straight into Eight of Wands territory, where you're like, something needs to change. Eight of Wands, straight to the Death card of transformation, realizing that all your cups have already been filled in this situation. So if you want to protect your Pentacles energy here, something's got to change. But of course, what comes up is, you know, regrets of, oh, why did I do that? I've been an idiot. I shouldn't have given them this. I shouldn't have given them that. I think that energy is not helpful. It's not helpful. I mean, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. The energy is available to you to turn this around. And then you looks like you're doing it by the end of it, because you actually acknowledge this end. Because right on the recent past, the beginning of the end was very much down in your subconscious. It still is, but I think that's probably where the fear is coming from. You think it's just going to end everything. And I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing it. Whatever's going on here is far from resolved. Right, let's look at the World card. Let's clarify. Let's just confirm that, shall we? We've got the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you've been like, it's hard to change. It's hard to change. When you are a giver, and that is natural to you, and you feel guilty receiving in return. No one really speaks about that. You know, a lot of people will just go, oh yeah, just you need to stand your ground, you need to set your boundaries, you need to start receiving what you deserve. In theory, yes. But if you are a natural giver, it is so hard to start receiving without feeling enormous guilt, like you're taking more than you deserve. And the key to getting over that, Sag, is really looking at your own self-worth, which is over here at the top with the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we carried this reading on, you'd eventually get to your Empress. But before you get there, you've got to get through the Queen of Cups. You need more self-love, Sag, but I see that coming in for you in the future, taking care of yourself. You've identified that that's what you need, and that's where you're heading in towards. And this is where this Page of Cups is going. Self-love. Away from this attachment. I mean, we didn't really speak much of the Devil here. But the Devil here is kind of giving me the energy of, well, I'm getting self-fulfilling prophecy here, but that doesn't really fit what was going on here. But that's what I'm getting with the Devil card. Is right, you know what's wrong, but detaching yourself from it is difficult. But at the same time, you've still got the thoughts of, I am not getting, you know you're not getting what you deserve. You're telling yourself you're not getting what you deserve. And the more you tell yourself you're not getting what you deserve, the more you won't get what you deserve. If you know what I mean. That's what the Devil's trying to tell you here in the current energy. And so the World card with the Nine of Wands over the World is also telling me that you're thinking, you know, you need to move on or change things, shake things up a bit. But there's a fear here of asking for what you want, asking for change. You're sitting on it with the Four of Swords. Then we've got the Page of Wands on the top here. So you're coming out, you're peeping out. You're like, yeah, I'm going to ask. So my advice on, at least at this point of the reading, is just start small. That's what it is. Start small. You don't have to go in tomorrow asking for the world. I'm not expecting you to walk into your job tomorrow asking for, you know, a 6-figure pay rise. Start small and working up your comfort zones. Oh, do you know what? As I was talking about that, we had a jumper. Yeah, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. This is self-worth. You not feeling that you deserve what you are going to get in life. Not deserving the good things in life. And people will pick up on that, and you will attract takers. If it's not this person who you are currently in a situation with, it will be someone else. Always happens. People can read the energy of a giver. And takers, it's like moths to a flame. Believe me, because I've been in that situation so many times. I'm a Sag moon, I get it. Absolutely get it. Right, okay, King of Swords, we've got, Temperance. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Sun. Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy for you, Sag. Happiest card in the deck, the Sun. It's like it's peeping through. I mean, I know it landed on the top here, but it's through your words. And of course, patience, time with yourself. This is getting patience with yourself. Again, picking up on ignoring your own inner voice that's been telling you for some time that you need to take more for yourself. But also the Four of Cups in this instance, I think this, I'm actually getting quite a chilled vibe from the Four of Cups here. I think this is, you know, people, I think this hand coming from the cloud traditionally is somebody going, here's an opportunity. But I think this, in your case, Sag, at least for this reading, I think that's someone saying, oi, nudging you on the shoulder, fill my cup. Fill my cup. Because that cup's kind of, I don't know if you can see here, it's kind of a little bit empty. But you're there going, no, I'm chilling under my tree. I'm filling up these, I'm going to focus on these 3 cups I've got here. You're going to need to take a little bit of time doing that. This is Temperance, which, to be honest, I do find this a little bit of an eerie depiction of temperance, but taking that time for yourself. But you might have to cut people off in order to achieve that. I mean, this is, I can see you here in the near future going very, very much inwards and then expanding outwards, if that makes sense. Slowly, you're not going to be at it like a bull at a gate, slowly with the King of Pentacles, because we've got you here going in with the Sun, lots of self-love and care and alignment with your soul, with your spirit journey. Then we move up to let's do something. So we've got the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, like you're looking at a gate, you're looking at a new way of being, look at a new way of giving, a new way of providing. Because if you are a giver, it is part of your own self-nourishment to give. So I'm not going to tell you to not give again, you know, that's not the point. That is part of your healing, part of your soul maintenance if you are a giver, but it's balancing that out. Two of Wands, and Two of Wands I think is your only reoccurring card here. Definitely an energy of moving forwards, but this is internal. The Two of Wands is internal because it's the next card after the Ace of Wands. It's like internal. It's like you get the spark of like, right, something needs to change. Now this is you going, but what? Where am I going? In what direction? But you'll find something, because then immediately we've got the Page of Pentacles. That's like, oh, you've spotted what it is that you're after. And you're going to study it, you're going to look at it, you're going to make some move to it, and you've got to go deep, deep, deep within your own intuition to find out what that is. What do you need, Sag? And once you get there, you're going to hop on your horse and go get it. Back to your original King of Pentacles, which is what attracted you and this person or situation together in the first place. Not you giving until there's nothing left of you, but you being fulfilled, having balance, having discernment on who you give to, and and you know, keeping away from the takers. But somebody or something is coming to your energy, it's just draining you dry here, and you've got to let it go. There's a fear here though, because whenever in the middle, because the middle card, as much as this is sort of like past, present, future, the middle card here I always think it's like the self, what the soul is trying to say to us. And the soul in June is telling you that you need to, the scales are in balance, you need to address the scales, but the energy of justice is with you. You need more stability with the Four of Wands. It's like equal give and take. It's a homecoming. It's growing. This is part of your personal growth. And yet you have to move in some direction, because staying where you are is not going to serve you. Not in your highest and greatest good. Oh, sorry. Do you know what? I move the card over a little bit. So you have this energy available to take what you need to replenish your own soul, but you've got, it looks like you're in for some deep, deep soul searching. this June, Saggy. Right, let's get some universal advice. So I'm using for universal advice, I use the Wildwood Tarot. This is like my ride or die deck. Well, I guess the Rider-Waite's my ride or die actually. But with this deck, it was like one of my first. So I absolutely adore this deck, but I find it better for clarifying the universal message, the advice. It's full of lovely deep wisdom. Lovely, lovely deep wisdom here. Let's see what's coming out for Sag Universal. Please tell Sag what they need to do or what's with them on this journey of healing and restoration. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sag. Well, Universal's got a lot to say to you. Oh, I don't know if I can take all of these, but let's see. There's a lot here, but you know what? Let's go for it. So we've got the Stag, which is like ancestral knowledge, law, similar energy to the Emperor, which I'm not surprised actually, because you've got, you know, your King energy here. The Six of Vessels, which doubles up with our Six of Cups here. It's definitely something from the past that's been draining you. Something that's like a coming back around. Yeah, and your Pole Star, which is the Star card, is in reverse. We've got the King of Vessels in reverse. The King of Vessels is the King of Cups, and I showed you earlier the King of Cups came upside down. We didn't take it because it was an accident. But this is the universe hammering home your emotional fulfillment. You're steady as you are, because the King of Cups is emotionally steady. But when he's upside down, he's giving his love in the wrong direction, or he can be a bit emotionally unavailable, actually. With this coming up in the advice, it might be just to safeguard and protect your own emotions. If somebody's draining you emotionally, you need to protect that, because that's going to then make you withholding to other people in your life. So for example, you know, you have a job that drains you emotionally and energetically, you're more likely to come home and take that out on your family members, or your friends, or your partner, or whoever. So whatever is here that's draining you needs to go, because it is going to have an effect on everything else. Yeah, we've got the Seer in reverse. That's the Magician in reverse. Again, somebody in your life or something in your life is masquerading as being an equal give and take partnership, and it is not. Because in the advice, the only cards that are right way up are the Six of Vessels, which is telling me who that is, someone from the past, and the Emperor. So this is somebody that has been in your life for a while, Sag. But everything that relates to you personally, which is the Pole Star, which is your North Star, that's your compass. So this is the star as a compass, is upside down. I feel like you're dedicating your life to somebody else instead of dedicating it to yourself. And your Magician is upside down. I mean, this tells me you have the very, very powerful abilities, Sagittarius. Somebody is taking that from you. But they are, with the Magician in reverse, it's manipulation. You're being manipulated, and I don't think you're doing it on purpose. People can be very, very, to people, they're almost like career manipulators. When you're naturally not like that, you don't even know how to look for those signs. Somebody's draining your energy and getting a person, or possibly a long-term job where you are undervalued, underappreciated, and you would find more success elsewhere. But either way, you're very powerful. You have beautiful energy for you, Sagittarius, coming in to pull you forward, to find your second cup. This is what we're heading for, Sag, in June. It's coming. It's coming. You've just got to set that boundary. People coming at you, want, take. But no, Sag, you have a lot to give. Beautiful energy to share with the world, but you've got to share it with yourself first. Always put yourself first, Sag. So if your energy is depleted and you've got nothing else left, you've got nothing to share. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave the June reading there for you. I hope this reading resonated. If not, do check the other videos for your other placements. And I will be back with more readings for the next couple of weeks and months. So do check the like and subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, Saggy.